What is going on, guys? This is Riveting Whale 22 for Wolfpack Productions with another episode of Trash or Treasure, and this, you guessed it, is Smash TV for the NES. Nice voices. And the premise of this is basically it's another game show. That's the main reason it's in with the rest of these game show games, and because our last episode featured a game that was kind of like this, that a lot of people think was maybe inspired by this one, and that was Funhouse. Now, if this is familiar, this is also on the SNES as Super Smash TV, and it was also in the arcades. I can't remember if it was this one or the arcade one where they actually left out the Pleasure Dome at first. I believe that may have been the arcade. Let me know in the comments. It was in a Larry Bundy Jr. Fact Hunt episode. Graphically, it's what you'd expect from an NES game. Pretty good graphics. I kind of wish there was music while you were going through the TV studio areas, but there is when you're going from area to area. I'll buy that for $1. Kind of wish I knew how to turn around. Thing is, the NES doesn't have that many buttons. This rate, you can just hold B, it'll fire, and then just go the way you need to go to fire it. Of course, later versions had a turnaround button, but then again, that was a Super NES version, so this game is kind of held back by the fact that you can't turn around and shoot. And unfortunately, turning around and shooting is not what the two-player option in this game does. The object of each room obviously is to clear all the enemies, and it gets harder as you go along. Let's get a bit harder now. Just spray them. Pray and spray. That's the approach here. But see what I mean by the fact that there's no music while you're actually in the stages. I'm guessing that was a hardware limitation issue. But anyway. This is alright. I'll tell you that. Better with two players. I'll say that much. We're going to do another one, though. So wait, you can actually do one player, two controllers, so if that's the case, I could plug in another controller and be able to turn around. I already have one plugged in, but I don't know if my Genesis controller would work for this, and I don't want to do a two controller anyway. Okay, now I think I. So, you have two fire buttons, but you can't really turn to face the enemy that much. That's a roundabout way to get the area cleared, I guess. Like I said, pray and spray. Or spray and pray. Whichever you want to do. Whichever, the order is really up to you. We want a brand new toaster, apparently. Ooh, a Slate 1999 Roadster. That would have been relevant in 1999, even though this game was made in like 1988 or 1989, I think. The prizes add points to your score. That's all they really do. The real objective is to get rid of these enemies. Like I did there. Only one exit, but I think as the levels go on, you get more exits. What? Zip out oops. Somebody's got to tell me, is that the same voice from Rock and Roll Racing? Because it sure sounds like it. I'm almost convinced it's the same guy. Brand new toaster is not exactly going to help me. The prizes really only help if you have a second player because if I remember correctly, it's a competition if you have more than one player. It's about more the points than it is the enemies. Honestly, this one's good, but if you wanted to play Smash TV, I'd suggest either the arcade Super Smash TV or the SNES Super Smash TV, which I will be covering later on in this very series. Spoiler alert. Yeah, these stages can go on forever because you have people coming from all angles. So in the end, we got to decide: is this trash or is this treasure? We're gonna say it's treasure because well, I can't good faith call this trash. It's hard, but yeah, you need two controllers to play this effectively. I think that's the reason I can't turn around. Red shots. A la Contra, everybody. So, as we sign off for the day for Trash or Treasure, do y'all want to see Smash TV here make an official show here on the channel? Like, I'm planning to do that with Hollywood Squares and all the game shows that I have. What about Smash here? What about Funhouse? What about, Double Dare and the other game shows we've covered in the last few episodes? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Ten people jumping me from behind. That wasn't really fair, but oh well. And I had to deal with that stupid obstacle as well. Playing this in 2023, what am I going to do with a brand new VCR? Seriously. Some of these prizes really don't mean much anymore. Spread shot and then get picked off by the gunner up there. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for Trash or Treasure. Remember to like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified of all my videos or anybody else's on this channel. And we'll see you again soon.